So, Minister, you've announced that you're putting a cap on some degree courses. What exactly does that mean? We are asking the Office for Students to impose recruitment limits on degrees which lead to poor quality outcomes. What sort of poor quality outcomes? Guardian reading, veganism, that sort of thing. What? Yes, we've all seen that putting a lot of young people through higher education does lead to some very regrettable social changes. Regrettable social changes? Wokery, cultural Marxism and not voting Conservative are some of the main ones, but there are loads of others. So what exactly determines if a degree has a poor quality outcome? Well, our definition of a poor quality outcome is when a student leaves a degree course and doesn't have a good job within 15 months. What's your definition of a good job? Well, of course it's complicated, but I think a good rule of thumb is, would you feel embarrassed telling your great uncle you were doing it when you met him at your club? What about care work? Exactly. Look, the point is that we don't need all these people doing Mickey Mouse degrees. Can you give me an example of a Mickey Mouse degree? Disney studies? Did you just make that up? Well, yes, but the fact that you weren't entirely sure that I did does say something, doesn't it? Certainly says something about you. But surely higher education isn't just about getting a high-paying job. What about the arts, culture, humanities? Well, we'll still have plenty of Oxbridge graduates for all that, okay? And I don't know about you, but I'd rather have more people who can fix my sink than sing me a song. Right, and maybe if we go about this right, they won't always have a Polish accent. Thank you, Minister. Next up, as the UK joins the CPTPP, we ask, will what is essentially a new trade deal with Malaysia really replace being part of the single market? And spend at least 5 minutes seriously discussing this as though the answer isn't obvious.